Welcome in. Happy to be here. So, I was feeling the solar eclipse this morning. It was not during the time, but just recently. But it was around, I want to say, midnight to 3 a.m. morning, June 10th, 2021. So, Sun in Gemini, Moon in Gemini, solar eclipse also in Gemini. So lots surrounding this third house. Our choices for, or third zodiac and third house kind of. So our choices for the day are a beautiful black obsidian tower, black obsidian, a pretty tourmalated quartz tower. You might be familiar with these, some of you. And tiger's eye sphere. So those are the choices, and we could skip ahead if we're rewatching. So for numerology, it was pretty interesting. What I found, before I jump into that, I'm gonna be trying to shorten these videos a bit. I'm accepting feedback currently on, just general feedback, but also on timing and what you've been getting from these lives. How, are you watching all the groups? Are you watching one of the groups? I'm shortening the videos basically, but I just wanted to say that out and see how that goes. So I'm going to try to bring it under an hour today. Let's see how we can do it. So numerology. So it was pretty fun. The numerology for today was adding up to 3. So it, again, reflects that Gemini energy. Really, really fun. It also ends up to 12. So the way that we got the 3 was by adding 1 and 2 from 12. So that also has a Pisces aspect, right? So this unseen world, this dream world, this subconscious nature in our life maybe is surfacing right now, could be. So what I got for today is this solar eclipse bringing swift change, quite emotional can be, leading us to shine awareness around areas of community and communication, as Gemini shows us. Energy expending for our friend group or social life. This is bringing balance, integration to these aspects through heart alignment, reflection, repeated cycles. So again, integration. Not too much, but big 3 energy. So community, communication, and creativity. And then again, anything extended from that. Could be a theme for you right now. So, by the way, I totally forgot to mention Mercury retrograde 2 weeks ago. So that was at the end of May, the 29th, I think. And we're still in the direct retrograde of Mercury. Saturn and Jupiter are also at a retrograde. Just info. I don't speak on astrology as much as I do my other stuff. So anyway, tell someone who didn't know, I guess, because I didn't. I got re-caught up today. So solar eclipse in Gemini. So again, this swift change, things surfacing right away. We got a heart candle, big heart alignment during this time. If we can get it lit. You can always get it lit. It's been quite windy, so I don't know, it might not happen. We might have to do an ethereal one today. We'll see how long that lasts. So, big change. self-concern, solar eclipse, not lunar eclipse, yes, right? That solar, authentic truth, sun type energy. Yeah, so definitely aligning that emotional world with the core values, authentic truths, all of that. That was freaky. I don't know if anyone caught that, but there's some blue flames, blue fire. So if you chose Black Obsidian Tower, this is your reading. I'm not going to call in all angels, ancestors, spirits, guides to be with us through the cards here. What do we need to know for our highest and our best for these Black Obsidian people? I hope y'all can hear me. Wow. Aww, big love. Okay. So, it definitely looks like there's a situation that's calling you to bring your intuition into your scope right now. It seems like it's something where we got 2299, so it could be partnership related. It could just be relationship oriented. And it also has to do with ascension, right? So ever since that full moon in Sagittarius 2 weeks ago, we've had this type of sense of rebirth and ascension going on, seeing these patterns, right? And so we got intuition and compassion, right? Intuition and compassion. And normally these two things coincide with each other a lot, right? So if you're in alignment with compassion, you're normally in alignment with your intuition. If you're in alignment with your intuition, you're normally in alignment with compassion, yes? And they're showing you that you should know this, right? You should know this by now. This is something that you are you excel at this, right? So they're showing you there's a situation where with compassion, right? With compassion, with that open heart space, we're going to have to step up and see that intuition for what it's been, right? What do we need to know from this deck? Yeah, that's totally makes sense. So basically they're showing, and then we got the heart chakra too, right? So keep in contact, keep alignment with this. Very, very important. But most important too, it says the security, the safety, this feeling of belonging, this feeling of meant to be. Oh yeah, she got blown out. So, right, feeling meant to be, feeling secure in your environment, feeling safe in your environment. It looks like there's this energy because we got the Emperor again. Well, we got the Emperor, which highlights authority. We just got leadership. So yeah, this is about stepping up. This is about having the answers. And it's showing us that there is this lack of hope. There is this lack of sight of the North Star. We need to stay focused on the North Star. We need to stay focused on that hope, that faith, right? Because the universe has your back on this. The universe has your back on this. In terms of strengthening that root, in terms of strengthening that sense of security, it's about you stepping up. It's about you taking authority for yourself, right? For your environment, right? Environment. You got that 4-1. And then, yeah, not to lose that vision, not to know that the universe is in favor to your vision. And that it's really you. It really is this. It really is this wanting to not think we're safe, wanting to not think that we're loved by the universe, that we'll see this cycle come to a close. We will. We will. That's beautiful. All right, Shamanic Healing Oracle. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, so this is beautiful. So there's a double meaning here. So first we got teaching. So it shows, it reiterates basically what I've been telling you, is that this is your time to step up. This is your time to take the authority and take the lead in the situation and to teach what you're meant to teach these people or this place or thing. And we also got divine timing and omens, which not only are they coinciding with each other on 30 and 31, but we got that 3 energy again, that 313 energy again, right? First within yourself, then within your community, not the other way around. First within yourself, then within your community, not the other way around. Yes, this divine timing, right? This divine timing. You will know when the opportunity has arisen. You will. You will know. Because you've been seeing the signs, these omens, these messages that are being sent to you, right? It could be, right? It could be symbolic. It could be birds. It could be, right, this crescent moon, something. It's the new moon, right? We're gaining energy towards something. So, yes, some symbology. And again, with the 3 energy here. So, I don't know. Very interesting, though. Very interesting. Divine timing to come meet Mariah at the beach, she said. Girl, I'm coming. Yes, I love it. True that, true that. Go meet your coven at the beach. Ferks. Sorry, facts. You heard it here first. All right, let's see. What do we need to know chakra energetics wise? Are we working on something? Do we need to balance something? Do we need to bring something back into alignment? What do we need to be brought awareness to right now? What do we need to bring awareness to right now? I'm going to stick with this one here. Only because they're so fat. Yeah, again. Okay, one more. I'll give you one more. Okay, I will, Mariah. I will. All right, 2. They said 2. And I love it because, bam, physical chakra again. I'm sorry, base chakra. Okay, love you, Mariah. Thanks for stopping in. So, right. I'm looking at this. I love you. I see this as not so much a distraction, but more that we can use to our advantage, right? If we lack in that mental aspect, maybe we can make up for in the physical aspect we see. Perhaps. My connection is not the most stable. Chakra. Time. Guard. It's all just like that's good for grounding. Wearing red, wearing brown, wearing black. I don't highly recommend black, but everyone loves black, so why not? Yeah, going for walks, going for more consistent walks. And yeah, and I get this energy of like moderation, right? Like consistent physical health rather than, right, high quantity, falling off the wagon. Yes, I'm talking to myself. So yeah, but we got that. We got that message. See what's next in our Black Moon astrology cards. Let's see what's astrologically going on. What are we working on? What can help us at this time? What do we need to know in general? Bringing messages. This could take us a lot of directions, actually, now I realize. All right, hello. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, so 24-year-olds, 24-year-olds. We have our Jupiter return. Jupiter returns every 12 years. If you know someone 36, 48, or 60, and you guys are dealing with each other, it could be related to this too. Big energy though. This is like, these are the things that we've been growing into all along, right? These are the things that we've been working on all this time. And yeah, again, so they brought back the partner aspect. So they brought back, it could be a partnership that we're working on this. We have to take the lead in a certain way. We need to pick up our end in a certain way that we're not used to, a fashion we're not used to. But then look to it, so it shows, well, we got the 3-1 again. We're getting these heavy 3-1 vibes right now, but it shows me too that this partnership is a beneficial one. It's not one that is, maybe we tell ourselves, right? We look at the negatives a lot of times, but they're trying to show us the positives right here too. They're trying to be, they're trying to hold that positive aspect. And here's that waxing crescent moon again too, that energy. So, okay. Yeah, have a lot of, back to that hope card, back to that inverted hope card, right? Allow yourself to see the good. Allow yourself to see the good, because there is good always, right? Oh, this little face just called to me. Can't help it. Meet Shadow. This little kitten hasn't had the easiest time. You might see him peeking out of a dark alley or quickly slipping out of sight in an abandoned building. What he really needs is some love and nurturing. Don't you just want to take him home and cuddle him? Well, that's what he wants too, though he may not show it at first. Shadow is the part of us that has ever been afraid, defensive, lonely, hurt, or angry. He is our deepest vulnerabilities. He is the place inside that needs love more than anything, and you are the one to give that love. Look at those eyes. You know you want to. And that's vulnerability. So if you chose Black Obsidian, then maybe Shadow can be your spirit cat for this week, or these 2 weeks, to really embrace vulnerability. I'm getting the energy right that us who know how to receive others' vulnerability so well sometimes struggle with allowing it within ourselves the most, right? I love you guys. Hit me up if that resonated. Hit me up if it didn't. I need to know. And I will see you guys soon. I hope this was okay. It was kind of short, but maybe it was better. I don't know. You tell me, please. Tell me. Love you guys. If you chose Tourmalated Quartz, just your reading. Try to make it cute. This thing keeps going out, but it's okay. So, if you chose Tourmalated Quartz, this is your reading again, like I said. I'm going to go ahead and call in all the ancestors, angels, spirits, guides to be with us through the cards at this time. Help us. What do we need to know from the cards right now? What's going on that we can get insight into, guidance, peace of mind. Wow. Okay. So this is pretty interesting, actually. This is pretty interesting. So we're looking at an ascension, basically, because what we got, or potential ascension. So what we got was upside down effort, upside down rebirth. So we're seeing, right, this energy coming towards a rebirth, right? And if there's no energy, right, if there's no effort put in, then the rebirth, right, won't be reached. That's what I see here. We also got 1613. So to me, that just speaks to integration. It just speaks to, it kind of speaks to creativity, surprisingly. So I don't know what that's from, but that. And then this is the ascension part, is that we have love partnership and we have spiritual career inverted again. I don't mean to say inverted. That sounds like demonic, but it's just upside down. And so what I'm seeing here is that I feel like the rebirth is related to this partnership. And I feel like without putting this awareness around the spiritual nature of you guys, putting this awareness around what you guys been working towards, yeah, that's what's going to bring ascension. That's what's going to bring ascension. If someone, right, if we're not ready to learn, or if the person is not ready to learn or teach, vice versa, then we maybe won't be able to take those steps. But those steps are just given to us by the universe in the end anyway. So, okay, noted. Let's move on. Let's see what kind of more info we can get here. The candle's just, he not lit. We're gonna try. Kind of a waste of time. Oh well. What do we need to know? Yeah, lots of energy towards partnership. Lots of energy towards partnership. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, okay. So that's the thing, is that you're going through a lot of integration right now. Because, and with partnerships, right, with love partnerships, intimate partnerships at least, again, it doesn't have to be a sexual partner. We need to be patient more than ever. And yes, they're still speaking to the partnership. They're still speaking to the partnership. And again, it doesn't have to be intimate partnership. It just has to be a type of partnership that's been at the forefront of your mind, right? Because there's something going on. There's like I feel like it's almost like a misjudgment. I see that this is the perception, right? And we need to switch our perception around because of this card, discontent and boredom, right? And so one of my favorite cards in the deck, this one. And I always ask you guys, did you notice the rainbow? Because he didn't, right? He's all busy overlooking into the darkness. He didn't see how beautiful it is outside, right? And that's the trick. It's almost like they're showing us this light, this sun, this awareness, right? They're like showing it. They're like, look, if you want to look at the negatives, you can look at the negatives. Again, I've said this, right? Because there's always going to be negatives. But that's the thing too, is that, right, when you're waiting, it's easy to be like, okay, like, we've been here. And I think that's why they show us this, is because in partnership, it's like we're constantly building patience. We're constantly building that type of connection. But being more authentic, not more authentic, but that's what's ultimately getting back on the track of like emotional well-being, at least. That's what I see, at least. What do we need to know from this deck here? Oh, wow. Holy moly, there's a lot of energy in this way. Wow. Yeah, so that's really beautiful. I feel like it's showing us, and we got a lot of crescent moons. Okay, so the energy's building. The thing is, it's like this solar eclipse is dropping new things into our awareness, first of all. And it's also dropping new energy levels into our life as well. So we have several things going on here, but it's beautiful. It's like, okay, first of all, we got the crescent moon. So I got to show you guys that first. Double crescent moon, right? So the energy's building. There's something that's been new that's growing. And I feel like it's showing us, right, in this home within yourself, but also within your environment. and in omens, right? So seeing the signs, seeing the messages. And I feel like it's showing us too with this last card, 3 cards, and we got creativity, which is 39, which has that 3 Gemini energy, right? And you got right, it's literally like the 3 of Cups right here too. So it's speaking to positive, it's speaking to cups overflowing, it's speaking to positive blessings, all of that. And I feel like what it's showing us is that in this matters of the home, in this matters of, right, like that deepest kind of heart's place, in these omens that are being shown, you're being creative. In these, right, in these cycles that you're stepping into, you're being creative. Creative means bringing new in, right? So it's not about necessarily hopping on and strangling out the old and like burning out the old, but sometimes introducing something new. So that's a big thing. Play that back. All right. Chakra. Energetics. Ooh. Double throat energy. Just by the way. Anyone who's been feeling it. There it is. And another one. Yike. Yeah. Definitely. Wow. Okay. They got a couple here, but we're going to go through them. Okay, so self-expression, number 1. So throat chakra energy, right? I'm seeing the self-expression as a different form of the effort card from the numerology deck that we first did, the yellow one. Inner voice, vocalization, individuality, assertiveness. I like that word, assertiveness. Right. Right, but with compassion. Because we know how to do this. And boom, there's that heart energy, right? Right? Because our expressions, our truths, have compassion interlaced. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. And then I keep saying not a sexual partner, not a sexual partner, but they're kind of like, yes, a sexual partner. No, but yeah, I think this is important. Sexuality is sacred, right? And so we're slowly treating it as such. And yeah, getting in touch with that, getting in touch with yourself, your own sexuality first before your partner's, right? And what you need in that time. We also have 13 for whatever surprising reason. 13 happens to be the death card. I'm just picking them out because I read the numbers the best. So I'm just saying this is a sign of that rebirth. So anyway. Astrology cards here. In terms of what can help us, what do we need to know, what are we working on, all that good stuff. Ooh, Chiron. So normally one of the more main aspects that people go by, wow, yeah, so okay, that's gonna be it. Yeah, wow, yeah, so these are if you feel like you don't have a choice. I'm sorry. If you feel like you don't have a choice, it's probably because the universe isn't really giving you one right now. Because what we got, I mean, they're heavy. It's not like something like, oh, just think outside the box. No, this is about healing our trauma. Well, I take that back, right? Rewind real quick. This is about provoking our trauma, right, to heal it. That's what it's about right now. This is about provoking our trauma, right? That effort, that rebirth of the situation you fucking hate, right? Both y'all hate. To provoke that out so that we can heal it, so that we can change it. That's it, right? But you gotta have the heart to do the healing of part of it, which, right, isn't always peachy. And I guess that's why they gave us that Pluto, that planet of transformation and death, right? That kind of death energy kind of brought us from one deck to the next. And again, that provoker, that grand cross in our charts and what that can bring out. So, stay level-headed. Yeah. Meet Artemis. She's the master hunter. She can focus her attention like a laser beam. She has crystal clear vision and razor sharp hearing. She even has some extra antennae that can pick up on subtle clues. She observes everything, knows how to be invisible, and leaps out at the perfect moment. We often have a zillion ideas floating in our minds. We are multitasking machines. When Artemis shows up, it is time to pick one thing to hone in and quell distractions. How will we ever catch that mouse if we don't focus on it, letting everything else fade into the background for a moment? How will we ever catch that mouse if we don't focus on it, letting everything else fade into the background for the moment? I feel like that's the energy that they're asking for towards the situation. Because there's only here and now, right? Yeah. I love you guys. Shadow is the work you're doing. But you're cut up for it. And you can do this. And I love you guys. And hit me up. And the solar eclipse is on your side. Yes. I can't even growl. Tigers. Tigers. Calling all tigers. All big cats. Yes. If you chose Tiger's Eye, if you chose Tiger's Eye, this is your reading. Kindly. I don't know if we're going to keep this thing on. Yeah, no, I don't think she, yeah, no, she not. We done with the candle. But blessings to all in heart chakra energy. And I'll burn it after. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call in all our ancestors, angels, spirits, guides for our highest and best to come through the cards for us. What do we need to know for our highest, most integrated self? Ooh. Okay, give me a sec. I need more info. Yeah. Okay, that's funny. So basically, first off the bat, we get parenting and manifestation. So what that shows me is that it's like, yeah, it's like what's going on has to do with reprogrammation. Yeah, reprogramming, right? Reprogramming negative or like be, right? This could be dealing with children, dealing with parents, dealing with in us or the parent in us, vice versa. And we also got married, so there's it's very tangible. This gave us perseverance, so it's giving me the energy, right? Yes, persevere in this phase of what you're working on. Stay true. Stay true to yourself. Stay aligned to your belief because, right, we have the perseverance card now. So, but what situation is this speaking to? I don't know. Oh, wow. So it looks like, yeah, no, this is good. This is awesome. So it looks like basic, wow. Okay. Positive. Yeah, so basically, yeah, it's showing us positive things. We got, wow, 3 for Gemini, right? For solar plex, willpower, drive, all that good inner child stuff, right? And yet I feel like I don't need to discuss that a lot because I feel like you guys have aligned yourself with this. And here's why. We got the fulfillment of wishes, 9 of Cups, right? So, right, emotional fulfillment, emotional kind of coming to a full cycle, maybe even emotional ascension. And then we got 6, 6 of Wands. So, right, I love the 6 of Wands, integrating spirit, integrating spirit's plan, integrating what was given to you, right? And it's showing us it's all positive. It's all positive. And that's because you are the magician. You are the alchemist right now. So it's showing us in real time you are the creator of your reality, yes? Continue to transmute. Continue to transmute your environments that are given to you. And have strength in yourself. Wow, I wasn't gonna do this one, but I feel like it's needed. Have strength in yourself because this is a time where people are going to try to deceive you, right? And convince you that you're not as strong as you are, and convince you that you're not as powerful as you are, convince you that you're not capable of the thing in your mind, right? I'm just letting you know. The 7 of Swords have been quite the learning experience for me recently. IYKYK. All right, let's see what's next for the Shamanic Oracle deck. Oh my gosh, this is good. This is such a benevolent reading. Oh. I don't know, but I'm getting this energy like there is really a kid involved. I don't know for sure, but I definitely feel like there's a kid it could be some of you kid involved because it's so cute. It's like anger, joy. Right? So we got that bee sting. Right? And they try to illustrate it as best they can. And then we got our butterflies with 6 wings. Okay. I love it, right? What they did is they dichotomized it, right? They said anger, joy, right? Go back and forth. Maybe we're feeling like we go back and forth, and they said, it's all good. I love this card. This card's important. It's all good, right? They're like, anger, joy, we're going to have them, okay? So let's not act like we're not going to have them because we're going to have them, right? So now, moving forward, right? We just bring awareness. We just bring awareness when we get into those mindsets, right? I get the feeling that you guys have a better idea than I do now. So, yes, continue validating yourself. Yes. What do we need to know chakra-wise? Oh, wow. So maybe people... Oh. Yeah, no. Big family vibes, big kid vibes. I don't know. Definitely some people I'm thinking of at this time. But, wow. Man. All right. Sorry, guys. But we got 3 root chakra cards. So... it's really interesting, actually. I didn't anticipate it, but I guess, yeah, it seems to be a time, I guess in time, maybe June, bringing in this energy of integration. Maybe we are needing extra groundedness. Maybe we are needing extra kind of like, know that we're secure, know that we're safe. But anyway, I just wanted to say that out because we're all safe. We're all here. We got family and action first. So those are the ones we got first. And I love the nest vibe, right? And so I see this message is really reflected in the first message that we got with family and with perseverance. Yes. With parenting was what I meant. And so, yes, just continue. Movement. Oh, I didn't even read it right. Literally says perseverance right there. So yes. So yes, persevere with your own authentic truth. Very still part of the goal. And we got grounding, right? So I just talked about that at the end of the last group. Let's ground ourselves. Let's do yoga. Let's just laying on the ground. I know it sounds lame, but like as the beginning of your yoga too, right? And kind of like connecting with that whole aspect. Yes, eating hearty stuff, wearing red. Did I say gardening already? Yeah, dancing actually is good for your root in a certain way. I'm trying to think of other things. Yeah, definitely getting your hands on the ground can help. Even though you think it's like with your feet, getting your hands can help a lot. Getting your whole horizontal. And then follow our dream symbols, right? Maybe some of us are having messages in our dreams. Maybe nightmares, maybe positive dreams, maybe dreams that we can't make sense of. Turn to those around you. Reach out to me. I love dream interpretation. We got the 3-9 again, so it gives me this energy of like Gemini season. Also, it also gives me the energy of manifestation, right? So maybe if we're looking to manifest something else, look to our dreams. And then we also got 2-3-6. Yeah, so 2-3-6. So again, integrative energy again. 2-3-6. That's 6-6. Or the way I see it. What do we need to know from our astrology? What do we need to know for our astrology? Oof. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. Yikes. So I'm getting all invested. No. Okay, I understand. So basically, this is really sweet, honestly. But basically, they're saying they gave us the moon and they gave us the void of course moon. So it's showing us soul missing, and I'm like, oh, soul snatching. Okay, great. No, but I get the energy, right? Feeling that void, feeling a sense of, right? A sense of like, I'm here and it's there. How do I align it? How do I feel that fulfillment, right? Almost like that 9 of cups. Did we get that one? Yes, I think we did. So that cup. So it shows me 2 different solutions, or 2 maybe hand-in-hand parts of the one solution. So it shows me my own sign of balance, right? And it inverted it for us for now. So bringing balance to, right? We want to bring balance to our routine, and that's big. So I can totally relate with that personally. I'm like, oh. But yeah, so let me give you more info on that whole aspect, is because of the other cards that came out, which was Uranus, genius, right? Also, I have a feeling it's the Alchemist too. Also, the Aquarian energy, right? Humanitarian. So it's very like it has an ethereal sense to it. You know, not entirely, but it has an ethereal kind of almost like a airy type, right? Thoughtful type. Anyway, I'm talking too much, but you get the idea. And we also have Leo, I will, right? All the things we say we're gonna do, this is how I interpret it in our faith, right? All these intangible, right? The intangible. That's what I'm trying to get at, right? And so they're showing us if we balance in our routine more, this routine can actually probably bring way to a tangibility of these things that we're kind of having trouble with, right? We keep saying we will, we have faith that, right? But then we don't apply it. But then we don't apply it to our real, right, routine. So that's what I see here, at least. I don't know. Could be wrong. But we're going to find one more card today. Meet Lily. She sits contently in the center of the sky. She is far from human voices and other meows and hisses. Lily contains the sweet, peaceful expanse of solitude. She will return to the world soon, but for now, let's not disturb her. Find your own space to meet yourself. Perhaps it is in the woods, or perhaps it's on a crowded dance floor with your eyes closed. When you are alone, it is easier to hear your own voice, to discern your longings, and rekindle faith in yourself. And that's solitude. So yeah, despite, now I see that too, is that like, it seems like despite the situation, you being in the center of it, in a sense of being the support, of being the partner in many ways, right? But it's also showing us that this is that time to turn inwards for ourselves too. So yeah, definitely big, and part of that perseverance too that I'm seeing now. So beautiful. I really hope that you guys liked all these readings. If you did, hit me up. If you didn't, hit me up. Just hit me up, honestly. Okay. I'm sending bountiful blessings. Love, peace, joy, health, prosperity. And the candle was blown out for the last time. So I bid you all farewell. Till next 2 weeks.